sounds good and nobody's too loud. Let's make sure everything's all nice and good.
Huh.
Don't question my,
Yeah, I'm
not questioning
pretty
it.
sure for me it was.
So everything looking good, everybody sounding good.
Everyone, ironically,
Oh,
except
right
you,
now I'm
because
watching
you
an
sound like.
ad.
How what?
As I was saying, you sound like you're coming in through 2 mics, effectively.
Oh, well that's... How do I sound like I'm coming in through 2 mics? Should only be playing through
Hang
my
on.
headset.
Hang on, let me see because I'm currently there was a stupid fucking ad.
I say that because it sounds like there's, well, it's as though 2 users are talking at once.
That's
I
so
think it
fucking
might
weird.
be picking up your, I want to say Discord, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it sounds like that there's 2 of you.
Huh.
So yeah,
Because I heard through the stream that there wasn't 2 of me. Just that I was actually kind of quiet. If I turn my headset a bit though. Let's turn that up so now it'll hear me better. But no, through the stream on my side, I didn't sound like I was coming through 2 headsets. But the game audio's fine. You guys can hear yourselves. We've got I'm peeking a bit there.
Okay, now it's starting to sound better from what I heard.
Alright.
Yeah, it sounds better on my end.
Okay, let's get started.
Alright. Nice background.
I know, right? Futaba,
Yeah.
best girl.
She's okay.
She's okay.
My
Not my
favorite's the one that's in the Zorro costume.
The Zorro costume. Best way to describe it, according to Janice.
Apparently best girl.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're gonna get all the frickin' DLC stuff telling me. DLC, oh god. Or not. Oh, it still has my save. Oh, that's a shame.
Well, that's gonna suck.
Now let's just do normal.
Nikki, there's 2 of you talking again. There's dual audio.
I can't do anything about that. I don't have any dual audio. Oh, look at that. Poor gameplay recording paused. What a shame.
Nikki, you're spoiling some of this for people who wants to see it. Oh, you
Hey,
should have
hey.
did hard.
Oh, is it too loud?
Oh,
No, you should have done hard mode.
Oh no,
No,
I'm
no.
doing normal. Fuck you. I'm not doing hard
Wait.
mode.
Wait a minute, Nikki. It says Super Mario Odyssey. Watch me fail at platforming. This isn't Super Mario. Who's that character?
What the hell? No, I changed it. Oh, I didn't update the info. Shit. I forgot to update the info.
Wait,
Of
Nikki,
course you
who's
wouldn't know any
that?
Accel World characters.
Is that Super?
look, Janice, I'm saying this
Huh?
I was gonna say, I'm saying this right now. If you don't recognize the character, that's probably an Accel character warrior. Warrior
Wow,
character.
who are these characters? Oh wait, is this a crossover?
Yeah, this is a crossover between Reki Karahawa's 2 series, Accel World and Sword Art Online.
Wow, I feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable seeing this child treated like that and getting chained up. Wow, I gotta say, wow, this actually looks really good.
Too bad the
But
rest
how
of the
does
game
it
doesn't
play?
look like this.
But how does it play?
It plays okay. You'll see.
I like how
And here you go, we go straight into the gameplay.
I like how Kirito seems to have this potentially always pissed off face. You know what I'm talking about, Nikki?
Yeah, and it's always in the games.
His angrily screaming face.
Oh yeah, and it's all in Japanese, by the way. You'll see English dialogue, but this is Bandai Namco.
Yes. During their very lazy phase. That is still going on.
Here's also the thing. Okay, now we gotta get voice actors from 2 completely different animes. Pay them to voice this game.
I don't like that.
This game also has a lot of dialogue. A lot of dialogue.
And
You don't have to voice every single dialogue, just the
Yes, they do. Every single bit of dialogue in this game is voiced.
At the very least, Double Bullet has English dialogue. Or it has the English voice.
It's probably just all the licensing fees and, people would bitch.
Like, to be fair, people bitch all the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the series is.
Let's just turn on auto. At least the art in this game is good.
Oh shit, just doors. That's effectively a Navi. Huh.
Well, she is a fairy.
So cute.
Alright. How's this game gonna fuck with her?
Oh, just wait.
And I mean that
Now we gotta learn how to move.
Same face.
Alas, that's some downside certain artists can't seem to master.
I don't know, Kevin, what do you think with what I've done? Think I got same face syndrome, or...?
No, I have same face syndrome.
Well, yeah,
And that's saying something.
Wow, this game... It looks alright.
I don't know, the jumping seems kind of awkward.
Yeah, the jumping seems awkward and floaty.
Well, the problem is that they had to throw in a lot of jumping because burst linkers, they can't fly. Like all the fairies. So, there's that problem. But we'll get to that once we get to the burst linkers.
You know, it's funny, the person here who doesn't seem to have it like the same face is Yui, if I recall her name correctly.
Yep.
They all have the same face structure.
No, Yui is more rounded, and it seems like she's... Actually,
it seems like that because
she's so...
It's because she's so much farther back.
Oh, look at Asuna's face! He's like, oh god!
Asuna has the weirdest faces.
My baby's doing what?
Oh god.
Oh, well, now she's happy.
So I can't believe it took me this long to realize this Yui is potentially just UI put together.
Yeah!
Took you this long, Kevin?
To be fair, they never really put her name on screen, like, bam.
Kevin, did you never actually watch SAO, Kevin? Because they point that out.
She's a mental health counseling program. She's an AI.
Yes, AI, but UI implies something else, if I remember.
A user interface.
Exactly!
And fuck you, Yui, quit mocking me. I still can't come up with a design for Lilith.
Alright, now time to learn about combat.
Oh boy.
Oh look! Yeah, right
fun?
there, during that subtitle that I just happened to look at for a split second. It said Yui spelled Y-U-I. Why the Y? If it's supposed to be
Yui,
UI.
yeah, they put it there so she can have an interesting name.
Are we seriously still in tutorial mode? Story mode thing?
Yeah, Kevin, it just started. Chill. This looks significantly better from the last game that I saw, where it was just like, it was like, what was it? It was like a row of 5 enemies with like 3, like with 3 and like 3 to like 3 to 4 enemies behind them.
Okay, looking at the animation again, yeah, that's another thing that's kind of bothering me. The animations seem a little stiff.
There's also tons of characters in this game.
By the way, can you check? By the way,
You
can
gotta
check?
there's only so much you could do.
And again, I say, and Hyrule Warriors would like to have a word with you when it comes to that.
That's
kind
also
of thing.
Nintendo.
It was also on an inferior console.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, it was an inferior console.
Hey, Nikki, remind me, because it's been a while. Isn't the only reason Kirito can dual wield in this game is because he's
doing something called skill chaining, and he has the proper strength to wield 2 swords.
Well, if I recall correctly, isn't the way he explained it was like, that. I forget the mechanic they did, where it's basically like, it's like, okay, you take over, now I take over, now you take over. Only he's doing that with himself.
Yes, it's called skill chaining. It's actually something we can do in this game. And it'll give us extra damage.
Oh, we got Sonic Heroes type character change.
I wouldn't say Sonic Heroes.
So like,
We can also fly.
This might be jumping the gun, but is there like certain enemies that like only a certain character can attack, or is there this monster would be more effective if you attacked with this character?
No, it's not.
So
every character has the same kind of like ability in fighting, but most of them use different weapons or have different skills. Some are more healing or buff based, stuff like that.
Okay, so it's more, so since you can switch to them, it's more of who do you want to play as?
Exactly.
Yep. Select your character to play as, and fuck everyone else.
So, are you going to be switching a lot, or do you have a particular favorite?
I will be switching a lot, but I will mostly probably be using the DLC character Sachi, because I like her spear attacks.
Okay. And it seems that I work a lot better as a co-host. Alright, let's...
And now we're gonna get into the main plot point of the story.
Yay, we're finally past the tutorial.
And since you guys have no idea where we are, we're currently in Schwart Alpine, which is a new area in Alpine, introduced in Lost Song.
Oh, okay.
And this is where this entire game takes place.
Huh, alright. And Jesus Christ, Kevin, we just fucking started. Chill the fuck out.
I'm sorry, it felt like way longer because of the goddamn dialogue. No, it felt longer because of the dialogue.
Yeah, dialogue's fine.
It was a tutorial. There shouldn't be that much dialogue. And before
Speaking of new areas, the next update for 14 is actually we're getting a new area, and this is actually
specifically
going to be
for the relic and leveling.
Yeah, it's being added.
Okay, calm down.
I can finally do Eureka, Kevin. We can finally do our Eureka stuff. Woo! Finally.
I think. Wait, it depends on how long
And,
it takes.
here's,
You know, Aaron, stop us from
And
playing.
here, since we probably skimmed over this part, they just got an important message saying that they're going to perform an emergency maintenance.
Oh, god damn it.
And
Why is Austin
here's the
so
interesting
rude?
part. Please be advised that failure to log out while maintenance is underway may result in your character data being damaged and reset to an earlier state. Or you could completely lose your character at all. This is suspicious because this has never happened before. And this is where we find out that something's really odd.
Yeah, for one thing, that would be a huge complaint if you lost your character and had to start over because of a goddamn maintenance.
What they're trying to do is they're trying to get everybody off the game as soon as possible because they don't know what's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And Kevin, need I remind you, Aaron?
Okay, that happened because of some weird stuff happening. And to be fair, he got better out of it. He went farther into the game and at level 50 as a white mage.
Yeah, he actually got out better.
Yeah. By the way, Kevin, did you see the picture above the thing I posted in Meme Central?
What, the Stone Dark Magician girl, by the looks of it?
No, that's well, for our playthrough, Leanne.
Oh yeah, and Yui's apparently going to go. Apparently Yui's gonna go shut down on her own, but Kirito's not buying that.
Well, Yui's kind of a bad liar.
Well, it's also because she's acting weirdly. And of course, Kirito's just like going along with it, and then it's like, okay, let's go follow her.
Let us follow.
Yeah, Kevin, that's actually kind of funny, though.
Yeah, but I can't tell the colors here, but interesting.
Oh yeah, and then there. Oh yeah, Nikki. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can, but check out the thing I posted in Meme Central recently.
Oh, the Clorox beach with the Tide Pods?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is going on with that? What the hell did I miss?
It's a
people
stupid
love
meme.
drinking bleach and eating Tide Pods. It's the internet.
But yeah,
Alright,
Kevin,
now we're gonna follow
This is why we're
Yui,
failing as
and
humanity.
we're going to Nibelheim, the rocky wasteland.
Kevin, just so you know, on Tuesdays is when we're going to just stream stuff. So make yourself available.
Well, Friday I'm gonna be streaming Dragon Ball Fighter Z, obviously.
Yeah.
What in
If
the world is
we're
that? Oh yeah,
available,
we also
then
got a
Aaron.
random tower now.
I'm sad because I can't get Dragon Ball Fighters, and Aaron won't let me.
Nope. I mean, I probably would have enough money for
Oh,
both,
I see. Okay, I see what the.
but
Okay, I actually see what the double voice thing is happening. Is it still happening? Because I think I know what it is
Let me-
now.
Hang on, I'll check. Yeah, it's still happening for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Now check it. It should be
Hang
good
on, I
now.
just need to-
Now that it's
Hang
Now
on, the
that I
stream just
changed.
needs to catch up, but Kevin might
yeah,
be
hold on, let me
further.
reload. I'm reloading so I can see if I can catch up a bit faster. That tend to work
let's hope that
sometimes.
it's good now. Before we continue gameplay.
Oh, okay, it's good. It's good now.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, because it was giving me an error saying that, like, since I was using my live commentary mic, that it was picking it up with the team chat mic.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, time for plot.
But, yeah.
Time for more plot. And we found a little flower from Yui's headdress. Or crown that he made.
But yeah, Kevin, I'm not even sure if I'll be able to get Monster Hunter when it first comes out.
Aaron will probably get you enough money for Monster Hunter. Digital download, mind you.
Huh?
I said Aaron will probably get you the money for Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I do have to wonder sometimes, what the fuck did I do to get good friends like you guys?
Chance, because if you didn't meet a certain someone, you wouldn't have met me, and in
Oh
turn,
my god,
meeting
it's
Aaron.
Black Lotus!
Oh no. No.
Also, these cutscenes look weird using the in-game models.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the sounds of it, there are barely any sound effects.
There are barely any sound effects. Don't worry, this game does not use a lot of these, from what I can remember.
Ooh, these models.
Ugh. Yeah, that might also be the anime translation style, which doesn't work out in this case.
Fuck, I am getting comboed.
Yeah, that's yet another thing I've come to realize. The models look a little too skinny for my liking.
Yeah. Like Kirito is slim, not that slim.
Yeah, no, he's not fucking Slender Man, okay?
Let's see. But I think that's a consequence of, if I recall, all except Double Bullet were initially like the portable in Japan.
They're all on PlayStation Vita as well.
That's it.
They're PS4 and PS Vita, and they have cross-save, so you can transfer your saves between each.
But hang on, what came first, though, is the thing.
Both versions came out at the same time. The tradition started with Hollow Fragment. Lost Song just continued it on, so did this game. So is Fatal Bullet.
Well, no. What I mean is, I know that the first SAO game started out life as a
PSP game.
Title.
A PSP Japan-only game. That got remade for the PlayStation Vita.
Yeah.
It later got ported to the PS4.
Yep, and we all know how that turned out.
Lost Song was the first one that gave the actual, like, weird PS Vita and PS4 game for some reason.
Yep. They really do need to stop doing that, because that doesn't always work out.
It works out just fine, it's just that don't use the models for cutscenes.
Yeah,
the game plays just fine.
Kevin, here's the thing though, Sly 4.
Oh shit, you're right.
And plus you also gotta think. Good. You're stretching out from the Vita, because the Vita can only display 720.
Yep.
And this game runs at 1080p, somewhere between 30 and 60 FPS. I think you've noticed it sometimes. Oh, hello, generic villain. Persona Babel. The Twilight Witch.
Yeah, I think I know what the problem is. Something's eating up my internet, something fierce. And I don't know why.
Okay, so that was the problem.
Yeah.
Well, if it's your PS4 being on, then there you go.
There is your problem.
It shouldn't be on. It should actually be off, but oh shit, I actually remember I turned it on like 2 days ago to charge my phone, and I thought it just kind of turned off automatically.
It does not. It'll stay in rest mode unless you turn it off itself.
Yeah, shit, that's probably what the problem was then.
Yep. Yep, because unless you actually turn it off, it's just gonna go into sleep mode.
You could tell if it's on or not if it has the red light. I mean, if it has the orange light.
Yeah, it has the orange light on.
Which means it is currently in sleep mode.
Okay, well that explains why everything was going fucky for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, you just got sealed up by Persona Babel.
Oh shit.
Persona!
No, not that kind of Persona. Oh, and she can't open up the tower anymore, apparently. The magic used to seal it is too much for her.
Shit. Well, looks like Yui's fucked. Alright, bye
No,
Yui.
she's not. We're gonna save her.
Yeah, why do you want us to lose Yui? She's a good character.
We won't see her for a good chunk of the game, but yeah, she's a good character.
But this is
Oh, and now we found out that Black Lotus was actually tricked by Persona Babel. We'll actually get to play as her. What?
Is he our Knuckles Black Lotus?
I think you mean she.
Black
Isn't it
Lotus
she?
is a girl.
Do
Do you not see
There
that
are
boob?
two-
Do you not see those boobs there?
There are two very obvious spherical shaped objects on her.
Okay, Kevin, I raise you 0.
Okay, Wiley was going through. Actually, no, that wasn't even Wiley's fault because the initial design for Zero and X1 didn't have that.
Fair enough.
So whatever Sigma was
By the
going
way,
through,
I'm looking at the villain here. I think, and she looks just like Asuna.
same face syndrome.
Same face, fairly similar hair.
Now I wonder who designed Persona Vabel, if it was either ABEC or Hema. Because ABEC designed all of the SAO characters, according to Reki Kawahara's, story interpretation. So that's probably his fault that they have so similar faces. And plus, oh yeah, we're actually gonna play as Black Lotus. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can find the move I'm looking for.
Alright, we get to play as a Mechon. Wrong series. Damn it!
Over the rainbow, glory in sight.
Actually, funny you say because we just skipped the part where we were flying with the actual flyers.
Computer sim-
And even then, that Xenoblade Chronicles X. That was really easy to play Chronicles.
Oh yeah, and Black Lotus also knows how to do the Starburst stream, though differently.
So I got to ask, can you change Black Lotus's weapons out for something better?
You cannot change her weapons out. The Burst Linkers have set weapons, but they get like extra just buffing items.
Okay.
These dual avatars we cannot change at all.
But Kirito, we can
Kirito,
change.
all the fairies we can change.
So it's a safe assumption we can get Accel.
Probably. Unless it's a 1
Nikki.
If you can actually.
What?
Is it a safe assumption that we can get Excalibur at some point for Kirito?
Maybe, I have no idea. I haven't gone that far. Oh, and the the dual avatars have a special ability known as Accel Dash, which allows us to instantly teleport to our targeted enemy's location since we can't fly. Like, look at this. I can't fly, so.
Oh, instant transmission. Except
Yes,
not
essentially.
So instant.
But it does take up stamina.
I think that's a fair enough trade.
I also have a high jump ability, so I can jump super high to fight something that's really high up in the sky. I'm gonna change back to Kirito though.
Okay, but I got a question. Are the characters here stronger than the SAO characters?
Technically not. Everybody's pretty much the same strength apparently.
Because not being able to fly seems more like it's kind of an inconvenience, and if that's the case, why?
Well,
switch to
also
something that's not stronger?
In their world, the ability to fly is only held by one dual avatar because it's extremely rare. Most of them usually have, weapons that'll help them attack from a far distance anyway, and flying's kind of useless against anybody with a gun.
Yeah, especially if they happen to have anti-air missiles.
Which some dual avatars do. Everybody's different.
Although maybe it's me, but I am noticing a bit of a damage difference between, at least, what was it, Black Lotus?
Kirito and Black Lotus.
Kirito.
The names are up there, Kevin.
Well, I imagine that one character does more damage than the other.
Yeah, the dual avatars are definitely more inclined towards physical damage because they're not going to be healing or doing buffs or anything. Most of them aren't.
Like, for example, it seems as if Kirito is going to be the character that kind of is the DPS effectively.
降臨整理
And now it's time for the reason why we have to leave. Giant fucking monster summoned by Miss Persona Babel herself.
Ah, shit.
God damn it.
Oh, if you see this thing, you would be like, oh yeah, we're fucked. This thing is ginormous.
Huh.
Why the hell does it have 6 heads?
かもしれないな。しかしこのやつか。
おそらく生半可なパラメータ設定はされていないだろう。この強さはエネミー。しかもレジェンド級のエネミーに近いものを感じる。
6 hands.
It has 6 arms.
だが
Yeah,
デザ
yeah.
インに違和感がある。この世界のものとも思えないが、我々の世界のそれとも異なる。
我々の世界
などと語り合っている暇はやはりないようだな。
Anyway, yeah, let's not explain here. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this is way beyond your guys' level. Let's go!
パスナ、俺も気持ちは同じだ。ユイがどうなったのか知りたい。どうにかして助けたい。だがこの異常事態の中で無謀なバトルをしてキルされてしまうことが今一番のリスクだと思う。ここは一旦撤退しよう。
And we need to retreat for now.
Wait, isn't maintenance supposed to be happening? Son of a bitch!
I'm sorry, what?
It's a joke because, you know, the maintenance could potentially screw them over if they were to happen right now.
Oh, they're nothing's gonna happen during the maintenance. They're not actually doing a maintenance. They're just trying to get everybody off the game because 2 worlds are merging and they don't know what's going
どん
on.
な理由があったとしても、俺はお前からユイを救い出す。
Oh, there goes potentially something funny. God damn it, game.
How would that be funny? That'd be bad. Yui would be gone forever. And Alfheim Online may cease to exist. And who knows what could happen. Shreki Kawahara, he's crazy.
Again. And besides, like these guys wouldn't find another game to fight. Like, and as though Yui wouldn't find a way to come back somehow.
If her whole program was deleted, she wouldn't be able to find a way back. Anyway, welcome to Wogdalin. This is our first area of the game, and it's being merged with a fucking dead town.
ここは草原か。
Oh, Wogdalin.
That's hilarious. There's a I just saw a scene from Dragon Ball Fighters where Gotenks tries to teach Nappa how to go Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah, I saw that scene as well. That's a great scene.
Wait, Gotenks teaching Nappa?
Yeah.
変遷？あんたの
I'm guessing this is a what-if scenario then, because that shouldn't be possible.
In Dragon Ball Fighters, it's got a story going. I kind of hope it's canon, but odds are good it's not.
Alright. So Black Lotus has joined our party. We can now explore as we see fit, but let's just go on with the story and get more characters.
Woo!
And this world is big, so you'll want to be flying around and not using the burst linkers to travel around. Because if you see, there's just a little arrow that's going to be jittering all over the place, and that's going to be Black Lotus. Because she can't fly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Liz.
2人とも案の定まだログアウトしてなかったのね。
Asuna looks so bored.
そのメカ
Ooh, Asuna?
何
Yeah.
Well, she's sad. Because now
It's
Yui's
almost
gone.
like yeah, it's almost like she lost her pseudo daughter.
待て、この姿のままだと何かと都合が悪そうだ。この操作で確か
Well, just to let you know, Black Lotus and pretty much everybody in the Accel world is around 14 years old. They're in middle school. That avatar is a real representation of her body that she made. With giant butterfly wings for some reason.
So you can fly then, right?
No. And this avatar doesn't even battle.
Man, look at everyone's shocked face.
Well, yeah, she just turned from a robot into a human with giant butterfly wings that are bigger than everybody else.
And yet she still can't fly. What the logic?
They're there for just show. She's not going to be wearing that mask for much longer, by the way. We'll get to see what she actually looks like.
To be fair, we saw the intro.
Exactly.
I'm actually really annoyed with Zerosa right now.
Whatever. Too bad.
Look, if he says we're gonna do something, I expect him to. Oh, sweet! We got concept art for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh yay, concept art! Not the
not-
actual videos.
It's not much, though, but... At least it's something to let us know that it's being worked on.
Well, yeah, we already knew it was being worked on. We just never had, like, any actual, like, you know, notification that it was.
But,
anyway.
Yeah,
Time to get on with
this is the most, like, concrete thing that we've got since that one, trailer that was...
You mean the gameplay
Oh yeah, and I'm
trailer?
gonna tell you guys right now, Aegil's gonna look weird because they are using the same character model, the same character portrait from last game.
Oh boy.
So, from Lost Song, so it's gonna look a little bit less polished than everybody else's. Finally figured out why. Klein will look the same way whenever we meet him.
They're gonna say, oh boy.
You
I saw
can
the frame
tell...
rate dip.
Yeah, the frame rate dips whenever it has that big, you know, look over the town. Plus, this is not what the town normally looks like. It apparently changed.
Well then. It got higher res?
Remember, this place is a fantasy world.
やっぱりログアウトしてなかったな、お前たち。
エギル、お前の顔を見るとなんだか少し安心するよ。
俺はそんな癒しキャラじゃねえぞ。こいつは妖精アバターではないようだが。
なあ、とりあえず俺たちの方から状況を話そう。
Luckily, we don't have to hear the explanation of the story every time. They'll just cut to black when the story's done being said.
Yeah, as they do, typically.
Which is good.
大掛かりなクエストの一環なのかもしれない。いや、考えられないか。
Man, it was almost 2 years ago when we got this gameplay trailer.
Should be up by the time the anniversary comes out? Question mark? What can I say?
I don't know, do we have a release date for Kingdom Hearts?
Sometimes 2018, although judging by how they're doing things, probably sometimes 2019.
2020 sounds more realistic.
だがこれだけは確実だ。あのペルソナバベルという仮面の女は何かを企んでいる。
Alright, let's
その
see.
目的の一つとしてユイを封印したんだ。
I'm excited to have an actual, with the 7 remake, I'm excited to get an actual, remake, like an actually, like, orchestrated theme of, the battle theme.
Well, looks like they missed a 10-year anniversary date if this were the case.
Mm-hmm.
And then some, because technically
Oh, and now
speaking,
we'll
it's been 11 years.
Now we'll figure out the, how, Black Lotus came to this world.
Alright. But yeah, the most jarring thing, Kevin, is how scrawny Cloud is and how big the Buster Sword is.
Well, to be fair, that's always kind of sort of been the case. However, we've never seen it in full-out HD, and that... Oof.
Well, the battle system seems to be that of Kingdom Hearts, so.
An action RPG, which honestly kind of fits a little bit more.
It's using more of a 15s kind of style.
Which I welcome.
I could see it with some of the animations. I'm like, oh my god. That was ripped straight out of 15. The way that he moved to shimmy up against a wall, it's like, yep. I've seen that animation.
Oh, I'd
Yeah,
imagine
you're
they would probably try and use some 15 animations for certain things.
They're
Mostly because the
probably
assets are
going
still
to.
there.
They're probably going to change up some things because.
I mean, it would also make sense that they should use the 15 engine.
Oh yeah.
仲間たちと共に英気を養い、着々と準備を進めていたのだ。そんな時、ある噂が耳に入る。我々のダイブする世界の上空に正体不明の大きな影が浮かんでいると。街の各所に配置されたソーシャルカメラによる映像を元に作られるその VR 世界では、フィールドにあるすべてのオブジェクトに元となる現実のモチーフが存在する。その影が本物だというなら、自由大陸のようなものが現実に存在することになる。そんなわけはないと半信半疑で笑い飛ばしながらも、私たちは噂の真相を確かめに行ったのだ。
Yeah, nothing much else going on.
そろそろレイ
The
カー
black
たち
screen
も我々の残したメッセージ。
Yeah, she's explaining stuff about how the stuff in her world works.
我々が戻ってこられないようなら、な。
How the game that they dive in uses the social cameras installed around the city to display everything in their game. And the fact that a big black cloud just appeared out of nowhere means that it must exist in the real world too, right? Let's go check it out. Obviously, that's how they got transported here. And how all the other people get here as well.
普通のバーストリンカーがあの高さまで到達することはまず不可能だ。
Unfortunately, the beginning of this game is a freaking, fest of just dialogue and
それを可能に
explanations.
するのがスカイレイカー。
But it's also for people who may not have read Accel World because the only way to get most of the context is through reading it since we only have one season of the anime.
And if, say, you're interested in at least gameplay, well,
Gameplay's fine.
I'm just saying, because, if you're not interested in the story, why'd you buy this game?
The gameplay, maybe? I don't know.
It's,
Well, because-
you're more here for the story more than the gameplay. There's a lot, like, after we get through all the important shit, there's a lot of funny interactions between a lot of people.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't use this cutscene method when trying to display something kind of dramatic. Just saying.
目覚めたようですね。あなたは？私の名はペルソナバベル。あなたたちの言うところの NPC です。NPC？ あなたのような容姿の NPC は。
Also, we have no idea where freaking Silver Crow ended up. He just ended up somewhere.
He's fine.
He also ended up in a completely different zone.
Also, something I may have just picked up on. Isn't the name supposed to be Persona Babel?
It
Like
is Persona
Tower
Babel. Babel. V-A-B-E-L is how they pronounce it.
But the Japanese tend to do that. They tend to pronounce certain things as, one way, but it's actually supposed to be the other way here.
In the end, it really doesn't matter how you pronounce her name. She's our token
Either way,
bad
she's the
guy
villain
that
of
we
the-
must
逆に
defeat.
疑わしいな。
She's the monster of the
どう
game,
してそこまで把握して
and unfortunately not the monster of the week.
ナビゲート中
And they would
と
probably
で
been
も
more
お
interesting.
考えください。なるほど。この世界の NPC でナビキャラのお前が
The funny thing is that this game has more endgame content than it has story content.
そうです。
Huh.
目的は
Like, and most of it is fights against groups of people that represent the different story, that represent the different factions and the games and the animes and all that stuff. Heck, you have a fight against all of the fairies of Alfheim, essentially.
Huh.
Nice.
3 at a time, obviously. But, you know, it's just like, there's so many people. I clicked on that video, it was 20 minutes long.
Damn it, they should have done what they did with the 1000 Heartless Battle. But that would be...
Well,
Just
here's
have
also
them all
the
on
thing,
screen.
we can't have too many character models on screen doing flashy attacks, because at this point, everybody pretty much has all of their attacks, and they get really flashy in the end of the game, and it's like, even on PC that would lag like nothing else.
Looks at Kingdom Hearts. Doing all that
Again,
flashy shit.
on a super inferior console, might I just add. Both PSP, if we're gonna count that game, and fucking PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Well, you also gotta remember, Square Enix has experience with pretty much every console known to man, so they know how to develop for all consoles, they know how to make their games work with all that. Also, this game is trying to replicate the looks of the animes so accurately that it's kinda disturbing. Because, I mean, you saw Kirito, he looked fucking tall as hell. Look at his neck!
A little too lanky.
But to be honest, we don't actually see him a lot in his fairy form. His actual fairy form after the fairy dance arc.
NPC だと偽装したプレイヤーなのではという気すらしてくる。だが、これがゲームのクエストだというなら、受けないわけにもいくまい。クロウの居場所も知りたいしな。
Anyway, Vabble's just saying, I'm being chased by fairy assassins. If you help me, I'll help you find out, you know, where Silver Crow is.
覚悟しておくことだ。
And plus, those fairy assassins happen to be Kirito and
お前の
Asuna.
体を切り刻むことになるだろう。はい。それで構いません。
Plus, she's kind of surprised that an NPC is talking this way.
蒼白の妖精。あの二人だな。はい。わかった。相手をしてくる。お願いします。
And they said racing games is harder to commentate over.
やはり本物。
Who knew it was harder to commentate over two talking?
The impatient
Well,
skies.
Well, I mean, Kevin, we are kind of watching, we're,
Well, and plus, you guys know nothing about Accel World.
Nope.
yeah.
So, there's that.
それってコンバートってこと？
いや、違うようだぞ。コンバートはゲーム内のチュートリアルにのっとって行われるが、今の話を聞く限り、アバターはそのままで、その空の影とやらを通り、コンバート作業なしに来たみたいだからな。
表現としてはそれで正しいな。ちょっと待って。
So, Goku Black seems to be, British.
なんて名前なの？
That's good.
Well, wait. Is Zamasu British then? Zamasu?
Maybe.
Because that would be kind of an odd choice if Zamasu doesn't speak Britishly.
言えない。
I can talk, I swear.
それを言うことは我々にとってある致命的な弱点を引き起こすことになる。
弱点？
そうだ。
その言い方だと俺たちを 100% は信じていないんだな。
すまない。
いや、それはお互い様だ。今はとにかく状況把握に努めよ
Also, she can't trust anybody else to give them important information. The game that she comes from, it's very dangerous to reveal who you really are and stuff like that. Especially when you're in a completely different world. Alright.
What?
The gallery is
I
now
can
unlocked,
fucking
so we
scroll
can
this in case-
watch. We can watch cutscenes. We can see other stuff. Let's do this quick. Let's do this quick little side mission. Get an extra character unlocked.
前にセブンちゃんに聞いたんだ。
なんで
At last, we're back to gameplay. Oh god damn it! Text box appears.
その映像を見たんだ
There is nothing important about this. This is a character that appeared in Ordinal Scale. So we're just gonna pretty much skip it. She's gonna join us.
Give you the short of it. This character joins our team. Fuck it.
Yep, there we go. We do have more story to do, but let's just not talk to Agil right now. Fuck you, Agil. Oh.
Yeah, let's do a side quest or something.
Well, we are gonna talk to Agil because we will get him as a playable character. We'll get Liz. We'll get some extra playable characters as well. But yeah, this is pretty much the hub world of our game. We could also change Kirito's outfit.
Oh, really? To what? What do we got?
Let's see. We've got his normal ALO outfit. We've got his Ordinal Scale outfit. His Knights of the Blood uniform. His Fairy Dance avatar, which means his original Spriggan, and his GGO avatar.
Ooh, let's get a Spriggan. I like that one.
The original Fairy Dance? Okay. And now, we're Kirito from the original Alpha Online.
Cool.
We also have stuff for Asuna as well.
Okay.
We have her normal outfit, her Ordinal Scale outfit, a school uniform, a swimsuit, a bath towel, a shrine maiden,
Nice.
a different swimsuit, and her Knights of the Blood uniform.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? A bath
Really?
towel. Why not?
Why
Really?
not?
Not even her old character design.
I don't like her old character.
Nice little Easter egg.
Anyway,
It's
let's
We
run
got
around.
that for
with
Kirito.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell?
I really
Alright,
do
fanboys. Drool over this.
I do actually really like this Kirito's outfit.
Also, fanboys.
My God! wait,
We can't see anything under. What?
Pan the camera down.
We can't see anything under, Tannis.
Aw.
It is actually covered up.
I.
They actually thought about that.
Ah man, this is.
But it's got jiggle
terrible.
physics. It's
No,
got
wait, we can
jiggle
see
physics.
No, wait. It seems as if she's wearing.
Yeah,
her
of course she's wearing
panties.
something. This isn't that kind of game.
Actually, who else do we have for characters?
Uh,
Well, let's see. We've also got Sachi,
uh,
thanks to DLC, Yuna for DLC, and Heathcliff.
Which one's Sachi again?
Sachi was like the girl who
isn't
died
she?
super early. Anyway, we're actually
yeah.
gonna switch to them.
All right.
I was going to say that.
Let's get-
What?
Let's get
Dragon.
Yuna.
Nope, wrong character.
Let's get Yuna because I like Final Fantasy X.
私
I don't think that's the same Yuna.
よろしくね
Let me dream.
任せたまえ
What outfits does she have?
Actually, let me check. Because I think all the girls pretty much share the same kind of outfits.
Not the only thing they share, if you know what I mean.
Haha! Anyway,
Haha.
let's see. Yuna has the school uniform, one of the swimsuits, the Shrine Maiden bath towel.
Put her in a school uniform. Oh wait, for Sachi, I mean.
Oh, Sachi in the school uniform? Sure, why not? But what about Yuna?
Shrine Maiden.
Oh, Shrine Maiden for Yuna? Okay. I gotta wait for them. I don't think we have anything for Heathcliff, though, unfortunately.
Oh no.
So what's their reasoning for being here?
Sachi's is a dummy account that was just made, as, fan service. Same with Heathcliff. They're both dummy accounts.
Okay.
Yeah, Heathcliff doesn't have anything extra. Yeah, but anyway, here's Here's pretty much what the school uniform looks like. It looks pretty much the same on every character, I think. Well, females at least.
Fucking adorable.
It is cute.
Oh, and then there's, you know, their shrine maiden outfit. We have all our shops here. We got a weapon shop, item shop, engraved stone shops, which is for burst linkers, and a material shop. We also got Liz's.
Looks nice.
We also got Liz's blacksmith shop, which we can use to upgrade our weapons.
Well, I mean, I'd imagine she'd still be blacksmith.
We've also got an arena here that we can't access yet.
I do gotta say though, looking at the Shrine Maiden, looking at Yuna run around in the Shrine Maiden, it does look actually nicely animated.
Yes, they do keep the physics, you know, somewhat accurate.
Suddenly now she's just fucking bolting.
Yeah, I'm using the run button. Oh, actually, we're gonna get another DLC character that requires us to have Kirito in our party. But this is because this is an interaction between him and the character.
Who is it?
It's Graphite Edge, a character that's only shown really in the mangas of Accel World.
So what's Sachi do? I assume she's support?
She's actually more of an attacker.
Oh, okay. I guess it's because that one time that we saw her with a mace.
Essentially, but she's going to be a spear user, mostly. Anyway,
okay.
We get a random message saying, I think this is how you send messages, and he'll be hoping to see us at the fountain. He knows exactly who we are, and yeah, we're gonna find out who this is.
Alright.
Right now, I think.
When do we get the girl that befriended the sickly little girl from the something nights?
Oh, Yuki?
Yeah.
We get her at some point in the story. I can't remember when exactly.
Can't wait to see her in a bath towel.
God.
Nice.
Oh, and guess what? She's actually more or less healed in this game.
She's what?
She's more or less on the road to recovery. She's not dead. She's nowhere near dying,
That's good.
actually.
That's actually good, because that bummed me out. I actually really liked her.
Yeah,
I was like,
she's actually going to be
no.
perfectly fine. And anyway, this is Graphite Edge.
Graphite. I can see why he wanted to see Kirito himself.
Oh,
and why it's specifically
and just
with Wow.
listen to the voice. Listen to his voice. It's very garbled, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds like Kirito's, doesn't it? Smell a conspiracy theory.
I'm you from the future!
Oh, and guess what? This guy isn't credited in the credits anywhere. I wonder why.
It's Kirito from... Yeah, it is. I can... Yeah, he's got...
Dude.
And
cool
this is
sword.
actually Black Lotus's
Huh?
teacher. She's Lotus's master, essentially.
Oh.
She's the one who teaches Black Lotus everything.
Kirito, this is why people say you're a Gary Stu. God damn it, dude. God damn it, dude.
And then
Well, it's
Graphite
not-
Edge runs away.
Look, it's not that he is a Mary...
I know, but this does not help.
No, Kevin, it's not that people think he's a Mary Sue. He kind of is.
He is. Anyway, we're gonna go back to Yuna. I'm not gonna fight with Yuna, though, because I don't like her fighting style, but we'll have her on the team. She's mostly support.
Alright.
Anyway, let's look at the quest board.
Damn it. Whatever, later.
Bunch of just kill shit and come back quests. So let's see. We need to kill 30 of these things. We need to kill 30 of these things. We need to pick up some of this shit. Pick up some of this shit. Let's go
Man,
talk
don't
to
you
you.
like...
Oh,
Kevin, don't you like how in MMOs, how you have to kill 30 of one enemy?
Yeah, MMOs, and totally not any other kind of RPG. Grifter.
Anyway, we're gonna talk to Agiel. He's gonna give us our next story quest, which we have to go to the field for anyway.
Well, Kevin, we never have to kill 30 of any enemies in 15.
No, that's true, but you also have to wait for certain weathers to kill certain enemies. Those fucking frogs!
Oh yeah, we also found out that we're limited to where we can go in the teleport portals. For some reason, they're locked away behind barriers or whatever.
そうだ。あの強さは旧 SAO のフロアボスを思い出させるほどだ。
Yeah, also sorry.
本来なら強
This
力
there
なプレ
because
イヤーを
fuck
集め
trying
て
to
ライ
find
ト
those
でも
frogs
戦
during
の
the
I
heat.
略を練り
know.
たいところだが。
By the way, Kevin, did you
That's
ever like dye your chocobos?
まだ
Oh, of course I did.
残っている仲間たち
Or
が
did you dye them?
あのモンスターとの最
At
後
At first I made old Noctis's the white chocobo because, you know, fuck it, why not? Plus I did name it, tried anyway, to name it Chocola.
And then we're gonna find all our other friends.
So I had to go for a different spelling. Let's see, I'm trying to remember what the others were.
Why does Lotta know about ALO and SAO? Anyway, Agiel and Elizabeth join our party.
Woo!
Anyway, go on, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm honestly trying to remember, or who else rather.
With Noctis, I named his chocobo Boshi, dyed it black, and with the others, well, since I figured that Kevin, that you'd be the Ignis of the group, I named his chocobo after you.
Wait, you can name other people's chocobos?
No, it's just a mental note I did, and I also color coded them.
Yeah.
Mills, I made him Prompto, and I forgot who I made it. Gladiolus. I think Zerosa.
I feel like it was Zerosa because out of the group it does make a little bit more sense for it to be Zerosa than C.
Okay, oh yeah, Yuna and Heathcliff can't fly, but Sachi can because she's an ALO character now.
Somehow.
Well, her account was made for an ALO character. She is actually, if I remember right, she's one of the few fairies that we don't see normally. I can't remember what her race is.
Quick.
You know, it would not surprise me if it turns out that Hashachi's character is just like a sister or something, picking up where she last left off.
It's not. It's a dummy account.
Yeah.
Anyway, she is not as bad as you would think she is. She is like kicking ass.
Aw, man, that upskirt shot. Nice flying there, Nikki.
I actually, whenever you get stuck in the ground, it's actually very hard to control your character. But also, I can't control the upskirt shots. Whenever you fly, that will happen.
The ups and downsides of playing as female characters that wear skirts. Fucking skirt physics.
Now, Kevin, imagine how I felt with 14 whenever I started with Anna.
Ow! Fuck!
Or
Your Anna or my Rose. Because seriously, you forget Rose is also a Mikote.
Yeah. No, I didn't forget. And whenever I'm moving around or just kind of walking around in the game, I like to kind of get like dramatic, or I guess cinematic angles. So I like to put the camera on the ground to get a worm's eye view of them, and it's like, oh, upskirt shot of panties. Yeah, no, thank you.
I think I remember her fairy's race now. I think it's called a Punta? Or a Puka, it's a Puka. They're musical-based fairies.
Oh, cool. So they're the bards.
You would think that, not that it would matter, because I am not going to be using her magic.
Ouch.
What is Leafa? What fairy is she again?
She's a sylph. They have the similar green, but Sachi is a specifically different fairy. Specifically because we don't actually see a lot of these fairies in the anime at all, actually.
Yeah. That was something interesting when they did, like, talk about them was apparently like there was some turf war going on with the different fairies.
All of the fairies have their own territory.
Yeah, but like if you invade it, you can like you'll get jumped.
You can attack. You can be attacked in other fairies' territories, and you can't attack the native fairies of that territory.
Well, it was more of more accurately if you go into their towns. Like,
Yes.
if you're outside of the towns, then you can defend yourself. But if you're in their towns, then you can't do shit.
If you're in their towns, get the fuck out.
Yeah, but there was still like it seemed like that there was like some was like, oh man, like that one shouldn't be here. And if I recall, it was just because everyone wanted to get to the like every race.
Everyone
kinda
wanted to get to the
that
world tree.
reward. Yeah.
Glad to see some things never changed.
I'm not sure if that ever kind of went away.
It did once the world tree was found out just to be fake. Because remember, it was never meant to be cleared.
Yeah.
The whole war to the world tree kind of ended. I don't know if the turf wars continued it on. Oh, and this can also happen. Emergency quests can happen, and you have a set time to complete them.
Emergency quests. Doesn't that sound familiar,
Emergency
Tannis?
code distraction.
Emergency
Exactly.
code! Collect! That's essentially what I'm doing. Alright, quest clear. Plus I got 25,000 yurt and 600 burst points.
Considering this game is supposed to be, so considering flying is a very important thing of this game, is it safe to assume that the flying feels really good and intuitive?
Well, it's very easy. You just have your standard fly button and your dash button. That's all you really need. If you want to, you
move
can
up and
dive bomb
down?
opponents. Pretty nice.
How do you move down?
What?
How do you move up and down?
Okay, well first, there's a hover mode that you can use with the left and right directional pad. You hold X to ascend, and you just double tap, and you just tap, and you double press and hold X to go down. To enter
Okay.
fly mode, you press up on the directional pad, and you can just move. Normal flying controls. You can boost with R1. You can do an aerial dash with X, which increases your speed like crazy and drains your stamina.
That's also something else I was going to ask. Is there like a time limit that you can start like keep flying? Because I remember that
You
was
can
kind
fly
of a thing
as
in the
long as you
anime.
want. You can.
Okay.
Okay, that changed also in the anime. They could fly as long as they wanted. Now.
Okay.
Yeah, they changed that. The flight limit was just so they couldn't get to the top of the world tree, but they can fly as long as they want now.
Alright.
Oh no.
The amount of time you
course
can
they can.
boost, though, is limited to obviously how much stamina you have. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. I keep missing. I'm not close enough to any of these opponents to hit them. Oh, keep doing that.
So Kevin, out of changing the topic. So Kevin, out of all the daily matches, what's your favorite to fight?
It's hard to say because there are some fights that I fuck you, Marla, or not Marluxia. Fuck you, what was it? Accent? No.
Which one is he?
The girl. I can't remember her name.
Oh, Larxene.
Larxene, thank you.
Ugh.
Fuck you, Larxene. You're too fucking fast.
Ugh. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's continue. With
Let's
what I'm
see.
supposed to do.
Vexen's slightly annoying.
Let's look at quest. I'm almost done killing all the enemies I need to, but I need the torn off tails.
Ironically, even though he's kind of scary. I actually didn't mind Alexius.
Okay, let's finish killing
Even
those.
though he's... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go on, Kevin.
Yeah, I was about to say, even though he gets stronger with every time he powers up, like, he's the easiest one to understand.
Yeah.
Just hurts like
It's
a
a
mother.
It's a counterattack game.
Yep.
What level is Sachi at now?
My favorite out of the data rematches, granted I haven't beat him yet, is Marluxia.
Yeah. Marluxia's a little tricky because, again, it's depending on your level. And
I love how different it is. He doesn't hit hard with his normal attack line. Nothing said about his AoE attack or his bomb attack, but I love fighting him. It's just so much fun. It's such a fun and unique gimmick.
it's a unique gimmick, and yeah, it can be fun, but fuck me, is it at points very stressful.
But Kevin, it's like once you get the hang of it and learn, it's like, okay, he's gonna do the once you start learning his pattern, it's like, okay, I can guard this, and then I can counterattack him.
Well, there's also the factor of, I guess it's also the fact that the music in the background is very menacing, and it does kind of fit with the whole stress that you're feeling, like, fuck.
Oh, and I think we're gonna
Kevin?
switch to some other characters now.
You know, Kevin, at first, when I still like 13th Struggle, but I always did think that 13th, what is it?
Illusion?
13th, no, the theme when you're doing the data rematches.
Also, I think you mean the wrong thing, because the rematches are, well, the data rematches, the harder versions of the original fights.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, you have to remember, whatever theme they started with the original battle is what the theme they're going to go with, so whatever song you heard with Accel is the same song you hear the rematch. What you need is the illusion battles.
Yeah. Well, no, because remember, Accel still uses the 13th Struggle, but every other 13th member that doesn't have 13th Struggle uses 13th something.
There are 3 versions of the 13th music. 13th Struggle. I don't remember what the other one was.
Let me just look it up.
Yeah, because I don't remember the other 2 songs.
Well, let's take Alcina out of her bath towel and let's put her in her ordinal scale outfit. Why not?
Yeah, okay.
I'm also gonna put Lizbeth in hers. What is
13th
Agiel
Dilemma.
get?
Yeah,
Agiel
that's
gets
it.
something.
Dilemma, Struggle, and...
Anyway, I like the ordinal scale outfits. Anyway, we're gonna play as Liz, Agiel, and Asuna.
Woo!
Oh.
Yeah, Kevin, the 13th Dilemma is like, it gets me hyped for the fight. Like, alright, let's do this. Whenever I was fighting them, especially the illusions, whenever I would lose, I never got annoyed. I just was like, damn. Close. It's like I was always making progress. Like when I was fighting Larxene before, like when I first saw the thing, I decided to get and yeah, Kevin, when I saw them, I would attempt to go after them and win.
Reflection, that's it! Jesus.
And yeah, Kevin, whenever I saw them, I would go after them. So it's like, oh man, I shouldn't do this yet. I'm going to.
No, you really shouldn't if you don't have second chance with what...
Well, remember, Kevin, I always pick the shield.
Yeah?
But yeah, that was great.
Oh yeah, another thing about this game is sometimes characters will talk to each other.
That's good. But
Yeah, meanwhile, there's another... We're talking about a completely different series with this game going on in the background.
well, it's kind of our job. We got to keep conversation
Oh, whoops.
going.
Used my special attack by accident.
Oh, I didn't realize we were brain scratch commentaries. Changing into a different tangent.
It seems as if, from what I'm looking at, Liz is
She is the slow but heavy hitter.
Yeah, she hits really hard, but is really slow.
Accel is like that as well.
Oh yeah, they're blacksmiths.
Well, no,
I am disappointed.
Achel's just a merchant, but he uses giant axes.
I am disappointed her weapon isn't a giant hammer.
Well, she uses maces.
Well,
She always used a shield with a mace. That was always her thing.
I know that Accel is a merchant, but I imagine he's also a blacksmith who makes some of the stuff.
No, he is actually not.
Okay,
He actually
so
does. He actually does not have any blacksmithing skills at all. His is all in bartering.
Alright, so I'm going to assume that he gets like stuff from like Liz and so on.
Yeah, he buys low and sells high. Anyway, I need to fight these kobolds.
Well, that's not true, because remember, Kirito pointed that out. It's like, you always like act like you care about the money, but I know that you've been selling like gear, good gear to low level people.
Well, that was also because in that game, you kind of needed the gear in order to survive.
Well, no,
Literally.
it's the fact that Accel is just an actually good guy.
Yeah, and of course, if you're a new person and you're not very well geared, at least in SAO, you'd be fucked.
Anyway,
How am I doing with quests?
but yeah,
done.
Kevin, with the
More copper ore.
with the illusions, I'm trying to remember. I think with the book guy,
Let's see, his name's Ienzo, so it was Zexion. That's it.
Yeah, I was thinking like Zexion, and like that sounds like the right name, but I'm not sure.
Zexion was also a fun fight, and when I first saw him and when I could actually fight him, I kept going after him until I made it to the bomb part.
That meteor part.
Yeah, and it was just kind of blatant. It's like, yeah, I can't, I don't have the mobility to win this yet.
The problem is that you need to keep track of the book. If you're bad at keeping track of the book, you're boned.
Oh, no, Kevin, it's not even the book that's hard to keep up with. Remember the part where you have 3 circles and you have to get in the blue one?
That's the one I'm talking about. You have to keep up with the lights flashing because they flash 13 times. And when they flash the 13th time and you're not within those 3 circles, oh, well then, you're about to get bombarded by fucking Manius!
I actually didn't know about the 13th thing, so if that's the case, then that's actually going to be easier to keep up with now.
It's been a while since I've actually fight, so let me just have a quick little,
But yeah, once I made it there, I was like I'm sure I could get lucky, but I'm just going to wait till I get my quick run.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm doing a very boring part of consistently killing one enemy to get it to drop something I need.
So you got us making
grinding.
conversation.
And I need just one item of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a rare item.
With the Lark scene, Kevin, when I first got there, due to the fact that I typically I am a bit over-leveled at times, especially when I actually did take to the preemptive of grinding out my, every time I could, grinding my forms until they hit max.
Or as far as you can, depending on the level.
Yeah, and Kevin, you bet your ass I abused the shit out of using drives with the updated drive feature.
God damn it, Accel! Hit something!
Like Kevin, in that game, I decided to play as a driver. Basically being a person that, Jesus Christ, Accel.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's almost like you're all flying.
Well, Accel can fly as well. All the fairies can
Oh,
fly.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the wrong character. My bad. I'm thinking about, what's his face?
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff?
Yeah, Heathcliff. Yeah,
Who we left on the bench?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Heathcliff for some reason. Why am I thinking of Heathcliff?
But yeah, Kevin. I got to Lark scene and I kept fighting her, but she was still a hard fight.
Ah, there's the
Yeah,
copper
look.
ore I needed.
For people saying, reflect, I know it exists. When I use it, it doesn't fucking help me. It always gets me killed.
I try. I do try to use it.
All right, let's see. I know where that is. What about the
Some of the-
torn off tails?
Kevin, for me, some of the fights, some of the like boss fights, went on a little longer than they should have because I actually wanted to finish in a dry form.
God damn it, Dennis. And I understand if the fight takes a while because the fight can be legitimately hard.
Oh, and by the way, Kevin, no,
And
I don't
more
care
stuff.
about. No, Kevin, I don't care about that with the illusions or reflections. I want to win. It actually got to a point with one of the things I was fighting. I think it was the power level guy where I kind of decided, yeah, you know what? I think I actually understand now. I should use auto limit or the the auto drive limit thing, so that way I can get full health.
Yeah.
Oh. Speaking of which, Kevin, when the Cave of Remembrance finally opened up for me at that point, guess what I did?
Oh god.
I not only fought every enemy in there, but I went as far as I could until I needed final form in order to win.
Ugh.
All right, time to
And
continue on with the story. Let's go find some of our friends.
And parts that required me to, or that did require me to, like, have a certain, like, a combination of a certain thing, like, oh, you need glide and, double jump in order to get over this.
Oh, hi, Pina.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do need that. Or master form, double jump, fire. All right.
I didn't think of actually using fire.
I
just thought I did the illegitimate way.
Yeah, no, Kevin. I just kind of stopped and thought to myself, like, huh, how could I get around this? Well, I do know that, you know, whenever I like use an ability, whenever I use a drive, I can use a certain element like fire that pushes me forward.
This barrel looks different. So, look, how did you get stuck in a barrel?
Well, she is tiny, to be fair.
Oh man, we're about to get, dare I say, best girl until we get, what's her name?
Yuki?
Yeah.
Everybody's
But,
like, she's not seriously in the barrel, is she? And here she comes.
This dumb bitch.
God damn it, you're so fucking cute!
Oh, wait a minute. She's in a barrel in the middle. Oh no.
What? What? That's not either way. She's just hiding. I mean, as long as
Actually, no, the reason she was in that barrel is she went in to hide from all the monsters. And then she couldn't get back out.
Oh, thank God. That's a lot better than what I was
But she also
thinking.
got separated from Sinon and Leafa.
Oh. Aw. Okay, so I guess have we seen every race in the game so far?
No, because we still need to see Leafa. She's a sylph. Nobody else is a sylph in our party.
I guess I'll hold on.
I don't
until
think
we
we've
get
seen an
there.
Undine. No, wait, Asuna's an Undine.
Okay, I guess we'll just wait till
We haven't seen an imp yet. We haven't seen an imp yet. And I know Yuki's an imp.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll ask this now. So, if we were playing this game, what race would you guys be?
I would probably just be the Spriggan. I like the black color scheme. Remember, your hair color is also based on your race. Like, each race has its own specific color associated with it.
Oh, fuck.
That's why Asuna's hair is blue.
And
That's
again,
why Kirito's hair is black, and Leafa's is actually a very light green.
And I repeat once more, oh, fuck. My hair's dark brown. Does that mean if I were to make my own character, I'd be locked somewhere?
Well,
oh, here we're gonna
don't
find
know-
another one of our party members in this dungeon, by the way.
Well, Kevin, we don't actually know how in depth the character creation is, because you might actually be able.
Actually,
to
it's completely random.
I could have
Oh,
sworn
yay.
that's not the
It
case
is
anymore.
no, it is completely random. Your appearance is chosen at random.
Wow,
I know
that's
that was.
dumb.
I know that was dot hack, not here. Dot hack. I
No,
know that
like
that
when
was
Kirito
Gun
first
Gale, not
started,
here.
it said his character creation was going to be random. Everybody else looks like they're SAO avatars because they were able to do that. They were given the option to. Everything
that
else
is
is completely random.
That's dumb.
Have
I'll
you
find
seen?
my line.
Does Leafo
Worst-
look anything like Sugaha to you?
Yep.
No, but
There
I
you
thought that
go.
was the idea.
No,
So,
you
let
don't
me
get to
repeat
create your
myself.
character the way you want. You can re-roll your appearance, but you can't make it look the way you want it to.
I'll find my line. Worst MMO when it comes to fucking creating custom characters. Seriously, the fuck.
I know that Gun Gale also does that. That's why I thought it was specifically Gun Gale.
Apparently, it's just the SAO's engine that everyone seems to be copying.
Alright, anyway.
But yeah, Kevin. So you never thought to use like your drive's abilities, because that's how I got a lot of the puzzle pieces.
Oh yeah, guys, apparently we're going to be introduced to a new character called Straya soon, who is a game-exclusive
Nice.
character. I'll explain who she is in a minute, once we actually get
Nice.
her.
But yeah, really, Kevin?
Well, I used the abilities, I just didn't think of using them like the way you did with, you know, using certain magics and stuff. I just thought, okay, time to use this, get you there.
Alright, let's go to
and
Asuna. She attacks a lot faster.
There we go.
Well, yeah, because like, oh man, man, that puzzle, like for example, man, that puzzle piece in Tron, like it's over there and I can't get to it. But you know who can? Master Form. Get to the highest point I can, jump, double jump, and then I use fire.
Yeah, no, I honestly did not think of doing something. I just tried using
I
the
guess
abilities without using spells and stuff.
Well, I guess that just chalks it up to him just, me just, I guess, naturally being more creative than you, I guess.
Ow.
Sorry.
Yeah, and yet, ironically, I try and use the dashes and stuff in Birth by Sleep to catch up to certain little treasures. Then you shouldn't.
Oh yeah, these are also special chests that can only be opened after a certain item has been obtained through the story mode. So I won't be able to open that until I complete the second world.
Oh, okay, so you can fly. I was actually gonna ask, can you fly here?
Oh yes, you can, but you're also limited by all the walls. It's meant to be able to be taken on by burst linkers as well. So.
Okay.
Well, I'd imagine, considering that, you know...
Because if you
that's
fell
all
off as a burst linker, you're fucked. The only one that can fly is Silver Crow. We don't even have him in our party.
Goddamn lucky bastard. Getting the ability to fly like that.
He is also the main character of Accel World, obviously.
Wait.
Oh, hi, Straya.
So Kevin, did you just like... So Kevin, like you did just only wait to get the everything you like. When did you tackle the Cave of Remembrance?
Honestly, a little bit later, only because I think I was way lower level than everyone else there. That, and because all the enemies there to be over one way, shape, or form.
Alright guys, Straya is also a mental health counseling program, just like Yui. She is technically Yui's sister.
Oh.
So obviously she calls Kirito and Asuna Papa and Mama as well.
I can see the resemblance.
Except there's a big difference in a certain area of her body.
That's why I said she must be the big sister.
Over.
Actually, Yui is the older sister.
Fucking genetics. The fuck is a genetic?
Ow, shit.
Oh yeah, meanwhile, boss fight.
Well, Kevin, Kevin.
Oh, Asuna's dead.
Looks at Anna and Leanne.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
And this is the skill connect system. By mixing
Jesus.
skills together, you will... Ow. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's kicking my ass.
Man, good thing we forgot all about that magic stuff from the first show. From the actual show.
Most of what I have is just buffs.
Yeah.
I don't know what this thing's weak to though, so.
Quick, somebody use Libra. What? Damn it, I have Final Fantasy on the mind again.
Oh.
Maybe Thunder.
Yep.
It is. Well, no.
That's what she would think, but she'd probably be wrong. Oh yeah, we also do fight a stronger version of this thing later, as a quest.
But anyway, yeah, Kevin, I took on the Cave of Remembrance like immediately once I got Final Form. I didn't even cap Final Form.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, it was also later because those nobodies. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
sake,
Kevin,
my ass.
let me tell you, Kevin, I did it. The very minute I could, I did it.
I did it. Alright, fucking show off, jeez.
And Kevin, like, I made it, like, I did it, like, fairly painlessly. I went through, like, I went through all the corridors. As soon as I'd take care of one block, I would run backwards to the door, go through it, and come back, because that's how the game does the little quick save when you hit continue.
Who's this? Another girl you picked up somewhere?
Not wrong.
Technically, we're not wrong.
Glad to see this game at least has a sense of humor when it comes to this kind of thing, because, jeez.
But yeah, Kevin, the final encounter, man, it was long.
She's what you might call silica class.
But God, it's so long, Kevin. I hated it.
Yeah. And for all intents and purposes, you were lower level. It's still fucking long if you're, above the level thing, because it was nobody's.
Oh yeah, and Straya, she uses two-handed swords, by the way.
That's cool.
Cool.
She's
trying to be like her papa.
No, she is the powerhouse. She can hit fucking hard.
What, she fast and hard, or just hard hitter?
Just mostly hard.
Yeah, nah,
But yeah, Kevin, I only died once in that on that specific encounter, the last one. Yeah, and it was definitely there.
Oh, hey, look who finally came online.
Yeah, and it was.
Well, at least you had a significant amount of time to actually do stuff here, Dickie.
Yeah, good point.
And not him showing up as soon as you activate the stream. So
yeah, I mean it's been about an hour and a half. I think we should call it good here. Get back to town. Turn in my quests that I finished, all but one.
I'd say keep going in case Zerosa doesn't decide to come in here, because
okay, sure, why not?
Remember last time we did something and waited for him?
Very good point.
But, if it isn't Tannis, it's Zerosa, apparently.
Hey, at the very least, I only go for like 2 seconds.
I was more referring to 14 stuff when I said that whole Tannis part.
Well, so the whole reason I had to fight that boss monster was because that little cat girl triggered it.
What did she do? Just insult it?
Yeah.
She triggered a trap that summoned the enemy.
I know. I'm just taking the word for trigger and using it quite metaphorically.
Oh, hey,
literally.
Kikoka.
Kikoka?
Kikoka, yes. The guy who gives Kirito the gun gale job.
Oh, I haven't watched that series yet.
We will.
Not gonna.
Kevin, shut the fuck up. We will.
I'm good.
It's way better than the original. Anyway.
I don't know how to feel.
Anyway, well, you liked what you watched, Kevin.
I guess. Then again, I haven't rewatched it since. Good reason.
Well,
Because you start to notice things when you start to rewatch.
well, Kevin, how often do you rewatch shows that you find, you're like, that's pretty good?
Actually, quite a bit.
More times than I would like to admit.
I mean, the less said about Gurren Lagann's
Hey, who's the
movies, the better,
girl?
because...
She's, I think, someone we meet in Lost Song. She's apparently an idol that's in that's in the U.S. right now.
Okay.
Of course she's in the U.S.
But goddamn, Kevin, like that place. Oh, I kicked my ass hard. Send help.
Honestly, I'm surprised that they didn't change the music just for that place for it to be the 13th collection or something, because fuck, that place felt like an encounter and a half.
Yeah, and plus the only reason that Rect put up the notice to tell everybody, hey, get off of ALO, is to protect its image, because...
Yeah.
Look at what's happening!
Yeah.
There are fucking wrecked buildings everywhere now.
Cats and dogs living together, necessary!
Man. Kevin, you know, when I got limit form, I was like, man, I can't wait to use, like, all those other limits that Matt didn't really utilize. I'm going to actually use it and have fun. Sonic, Sonic Blade or whatever the dash one is. It's just the best.
Oh yeah, apparently 7 is also a doctor, because Kikuoka just called her Dr. Arshavan.
Huh.
So apparently she's incredibly intelligent as well.
Okay, nice. But, man,
And plus they're
they're
completely safe in the game. There is no danger of anything bad happening to them.
Huh.
So yeah, there was no need to worry. Yay!
But if you log out, you can't come back.
Oh.
Even though you would be able to redive, they stopped that because like we don't want people coming back in while stuff is freaking dangerous is happening.
What, you stupid.
But he also can't guarantee that they'll be able to keep playing. They may be forcibly ejected at any time.
Hang on.
So we're effectively stuck here.
If Kikuoka is told to eject everybody forcibly, he will, because he has bosses above him. Oh yeah, Klein's still a thing.
What?
Oh yeah, Klein's also here. I guess we got to find him.
You have to... Yes, we do. God damn it.
状況を混乱させると判断してのことも確かにこっちの状況を全部
むしろ
いや構わないさ
あ、そうだな飛行家とセブンとの会話で強制的にアミスフィアを外されるならまだしも GM 権限で一気にゲームサーバ
Alright, I
ー
have to use the bathroom. Can't hold it anymore. I'll be back.
ロッタを元の VRM
私の方は後回しでいいおそらくは君たちの言う転移門と同様の施設分かったよ
よしそう
Oh, I need to plug in my headset before it dies. Huh. I can complete quests from the quest menu? Since when? I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, well I need torn off tails now, and I don't remember where to get them.
Alright,
Not
so...
just the scenery, a lot of other stuff has changed too.
Alright, so I do have an update for, why Zorosu actually wasn't here. He seems to have had a bad day and he doesn't want to talk about it.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah. So are you gonna continue or do you just wanna call
Well, let's
it?
continue then.
Alright.
I need to figure out what I need to kill for this item. Torn off tail. Get back here, you bastard. I can't remember what I need to kill for this item. I think it's these evil glancers, but I could be wrong. Stop locking on this shit! I can't fly!
Kevin, Kevin, by the way, update, Zeros is apparently is having a bad day, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
Quest, torn off tails.
It would still be nice if you. It would have still been nice if you had to give us an update.
Yes, it would have been. Oh, hello, random guy.
Alright, back to my game.
あんたたちも異界研究メンテ通知後にフィールドに異界ってのは俺が勝手につけた名前だ。出現場所もな。
Huh, it's kind of like a bug man.
そこにこうロマンだ。これはね。ああ、そうそう。
Oh, and a silver guy was hanging out next to it. Yeah, that's Silver Crow. That story.
Why did you go call?
And yeah, Kevin, I did in fact try to fight Accel the first time when I got there. Struggle when I got there.
You poor fool.
Oh, well, that's
God.
different. Let's go
That
to the
was,
accelerated world.
And yeah, Kevin, it was. I didn't do bad. I got him like to halfway.
And then he started fucking with you, didn't he?
Yeah. I think I tried fighting Marluxia too.
Oh god. The Marluxia refight. Oh god. If you thought the original was bad, the rematch is fucked.
Welcome to the other world, the world end stage, which this stage that we're in is inheriting properties from.
Also,
This
for a
is technically
split second,
Nope.
yeah, for a split second, I thought you were gonna say the earned wealth with the end. My tongue, work with me. The world ends with you. Fuck. Why couldn't I say that?
私が元いた VRMMO に
なんだって
ここだけではない草原の荒廃した建造物やまるで我々のゲームの要素
そいつはペルソ
それ
そうか
わからないことを話し合っても仕方ないわ。まずはクローとやらを見つけ出して少しずつ整理していきましょうよ。
ローちゃんどうしたの？なんか元気ないみたい。
I'm being pinged, so I'm gonna go check out what this is about.
とはもしや私のことか。
そうだよ。ブラックロータスとかロッタちゃんって言いにくいでしょ？
And plus, Stray is just gonna call Lotta Lottie now just because she wants to.
そうなの？教えて教えて。
私を昔からよく知る者はサッチンもしくはサッチェンと呼ぶよ。
And cure.
かわいいね。じゃあ私はサッチンって呼ぼうかな。
ああ。
Alright, anyway, let's continue on towards just in this direction. Maybe we'll fight Silver Crow in a bit.
I'm guessing either through suspicion or he's being controlled.
How what?
I said, probably due to suspicion and or being controlled by some mysterious force, as it always stereotypically is.
Well, nobody's being controlled by any mysterious force right now.
Oh, so he's just curious, or not curious. But
He's
suspicious
good.
about-
He's very, very good friends with Black Lotus here. Let's just leave it at that. And she's being followed by a bunch of random people he's never seen before. He thinks that she's being attacked or taken away, and so he just attacks us. And then we kick his ass and tell him, no, you're wrong. And then this person in the chat, I don't know what the controls for PC are because I don't play with a keyboard and mouse for this game. I would not recommend it. I would recommend using just an Xbox 360 controller or a PS4 controller. Do not use the keyboard and mouse.
I don't
have the game, so I have no opinion on this.
I could just tell you right now, the PC version of this game, those controls are not good. And apparently I'm the only one streaming it right now. Surprisingly enough.
もともと
I mean,
は
considering
ユイと同じ
Switch, you'd
MHCP
think.
なんだ。じゃなくってだったんだよ。プレイヤーたちの心を癒し悩みを聞く。そうすることで存在意義を見出してもらうの。答えは導き出せないかもしれないけど、聞くことならいくらでもできるからね。ああ
That's what it's here.
ありがとうストレア。
And apparently Black Lotus and Stray are friends now. And now Stray is gonna get controlled by some random voice.
Oh, god damn it.
何
It's for plot!
頭の中に何かが干渉してきて。
Plot!
ストレア、おいしっかりしろ。なんだこれは。
Let me see.
キリト、アスナ、みんなストレアの様子が。
どうしたんだ？
Just get it.
わからない。会話をしていたら突然。
ロータス、君にも変なエフェクトが出てるぞ。
Getting something to catch up.
私はまだ大丈夫だ。それより。ストレア。誰かが私の中に。ストレアさん、しっかりしてください。
I'm sorry, that was dramatic scream.
Well,
Still
yeah,
an ex-
because she's getting completely controlled.
今
Yeah, I know, but I'm sorry. That was just dramatic scream, and yet the portrait didn't change
Oh.
to emulate that at all.
And apparently, the person is talking from 1,000 years in the future.
1000年後
The person that has controlled Straya is from 1,000 years in the
何
future.
の冗談言ってるのよ。今はそんな遊んでる時じゃ。妖精たち、時間はありません。この1000年の時を超えたつ。
Also, you can tell that she's being controlled because her eyes are completely frosted over.
いつと言っても
Clearly, considering her eyes are not only a color,
ないのです
considering I'm pretty sure that's
No,
not her
no, they're
natural
they're
eye
the
color.
same color, it's just that she no longer has her pupils.
これは
Oh, she's gone completely blank.
Yeah, because she's being controlled. And she is an NPC. She's not an actual person,
突拍子もなさすぎるぜ。
essentially. She's an AI.
Oh wait, was it? Yeah, I was about to say, isn't she an AI though? NPC
She's
and AI,
technically classified as an NPC, but she's a freaking leprechaun that can fight, so... Just what I know about the intricacies of this. But anyway, we're about to learn that Lata and her friends are from the future.
In the future. Sorry, I had to.
皇帝
It's essentially, yeah.
教えてください。一体どうしてユイちゃんがあんな目に遭ってるんですか。
黄昏の魔女は
And Persona Babel came from 1,000 years in the future as well.
魔女は自らを過去に送り込み
Oh, there goes.
Because she wants to destroy
抹殺を
Yui.
図っています。
Oh, that's not good.
Something about Yui 1,000 years in the future? I don't know.
それがこちらにとって
Yeah, also, isn't this kind of messing with the... Ah, Jesus Christ.
It
That's
is,
why
but
you
remember,
can't-
this is a game continuity. This has nothing to do with the real story.
ユイちゃんの抹殺が
I know,
But-
but still, that's...
Somebody in the future wants Yui dead. For some reason. We don't know why. It's 1,000 years in the future.
本当なんですか
10 centuries
い
from
くら
now.
VR 世界とはいえ
Yeah, but that still doesn't excuse the time travel aspect. It's very hard. Fuck. Or not hard.
And it's not actually hard to screw this up. Mm.
時間移動が
It's not really anything. Nothing bad comes out of this in the end,
量
anyway.
子回路を通じて
Yep.
時間流に乗りたどり着く
But of course, 1,000 years in the future, traveling back in time is not that
それを実現しました
far-fetched, considering people can just dive into games fully.
その術
True,
の一部を
but at the same
使用しているに
time-
過ぎないのです
Unless you have a set rule, shit can easily be broken. See Sonic 06 for an example. Very, very, very broken time travel
妖
rules.
精たちの生きる時代よりも
Whether it doesn't even exist.
It doesn't really affect anything because it's all in a virtual world, so. And we find out that Black Lotus is also from the future.
ってことですか
Oh yeah, Silica's with us, by the way. We found her in a barrel.
そのものの時間流
Well,
の
yeah.
移動は
I remember that.
But she is on a far smaller
比べ物
scale.
にならないほど微弱な規模のものです
Yeah,
She's
like,
from 2046.
おいおい、 どういうことだよ。
This game takes place in 2024.
What the hell?
It is 22 years in the future.
Again, I say,
Accel
what the
World
hell?
takes place 22 years in the
もう少
future.
し聞かせてくれ。
And they couldn't just say this takes place at the same time, just something weird's happening that the games are feeling this.
Well, now that we know that it's all time travel, it's just mostly she doesn't. She suspected that she went back in the past because she knows about ALO and SAO. They're still very, you know, controversial for what happened back in the day. But she wasn't entirely sure if she actually went back in time.
Hmm.
Alright, the guy left because he didn't want to get
お
a,
い、もう少し話しろ。
Yep.
didn't want to get a spoiled, and
He
that's
didn't wanna get
fair enough.
spoiled.
This story is pretty everything.
キリト
And now Shreya has no idea what happened. So, there's that.
Yep. And again, I'm a wee bit behind, so I'm guessing now is where it then. Yep, there it
Everything's
is.
fine
ス
now,
ト
yeah.
レアに戻ったようだな。
But yeah,
みんな
well,
私の方見ちゃって
we find out that they're from the future, essentially. But we don't know if they're from the same future or not. That's the thing we never get, like, an actual clarification on for obvious reasons.
心配ない。急にめまいがして。
And now we're about to get attacked by Silver Crow. For a very
Wait, what?
stupid reason. Lotus gets very dizzy and Kirito comes towards her, and that's when Silver Crow's like, oh my god.
Oh, I see. Jealousy.
先輩に。
He is very jealous. Remember, he's 13 years old and in love with this
Yep.
girl.
Damn it,
先輩から
teenager.
離れろ。お前が。
Oh god, in-game CG, I was not expecting this.
待て。
At least Silver Crow looks fine.
The Kirito, on the other hand, still looks weird.
こいつ。先輩を傷つけ。
Starburst Steve!
強い。その羽。この世界のアバターはみんな飛べるのか。そういうお前の飛行技術もなかなかのものだ。
Stop blocking, you bitch!
That's...
Dang, and you took out 2 bars already. Jeez. Man, that Starburst thing really hurts.
やめたまえ。
Also, I do like how the more you use a skill, the more it levels up and the better it gets. And now she's
Whoa.
stopping everything.
先輩。
And also, to be fair, isn't that how it's supposed to work?
Yeah, and as you... Yeah, but you could also learn more skills that way as well.
いや、先輩くすぐったい。
変な声を出すな。
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something interesting about all these avatars you're seeing. They have something called a local school net that they're supposed to sign on to, so people know that they're at school. That's how they take attendance. Everybody has their own avatars. Obviously, that's Lotus's avatar, which is based after her real-life body. And that's Silver Crow's. He's a fat kid in real life.
Wow. And they had to represent it with a pig. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
He went back to a
Like a-
pig. He went back to it. That was his choice, unfortunately. His name is also Haruyuki Arita.
ようやく落ち着いてきたようだな。この愚か者。
どうしてほっぺをつねるんですか。
いつものように頭に血が上っていたからだ。この者たちは敵ではない。
そうなんですか。まあ再会できてよかったな。すみませんでした、キリトさん。いや、気にしないでいいさ、シルバークロー。春雪だっけ。君も大事な人を守りたかっただけなんだろ。はい。
ありがとう、春雪くん。
さて、じゃあ改めて聞かせてもらおうぜ。
Hey, Gil, always with the ruin, like, sweet moments.
気になってました。あの未来の人
Oh,
の
that's what I...
言葉。
そうだな。すべてを言わねばな。
And now she realizes that she has to tell everybody
私と春雪
everything.
くん、シルバークローは君たちの存在するこの世界よりも
She was able to piece it together with the ALO and SAO stuff.
先輩何言ってるんですか？ここは確かにブレインバーストとは異なる仮想世界みたいですけど、未来だとか過去だとかはさすがに。ブレインバースト。それが君たち。
Then we find out that the game that they are coming from is Brain Burst.
だがもう言っても構わない。
Brain burst. Not exactly what I expected.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
I guess I could give a little bit of an explanation to more Accel World stuff now that we know that these people are from the future. They come from 2046. 22 years into the future, so Tannis knows.
Mm-hmm.
And the game Brain Bursts is a very different game. Accel World... God, this is hard to explain. So, in this time, everybody has little neckbands on known as Neuralinkers. They pretty much are the next version of full dive tech that we see. You're able to control internet functions through using them. You're able to send messages, call people, do everything. And they're connected straight onto your neck. Brain Burst is a very special application that only people who have worn a Neuralinker since birth can actually use. What it allows you to do, it allows you to essentially accelerate. It slows down time to about 1,000 times. As you could essentially freeze time almost. You could see how this would be beneficial. A lot of people, and the thing with Brain Burst is that once you get it, you know, you're like, oh, this is really cool, I can now accelerate and stuff. Here's also the thing, though. You have a certain number of things called burst points. You lose all of those, Brain Burst is instantly installed off of your Neuralinker, and you lose all memories of anything that happened with it.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. A big plot point is that if you get to level 10 in Brain Burst, which is not very easy, I'll tell you right now, there's only like 7 people who are level 9 and the game's been going for like 6 or so years. You could apparently meet the creator and learn about this world and blah blah blah. But here's also the thing. This Lotta here is a big traitor in that world.
Yeah.
All the people who originally got to level 9 decided to have a truce. Because to get to level 10, you have to kill 5 people who are at level 9. By beating them in Brain Burst, obviously. But you obviously don't want to... You don't want to lose Brain Burst, and they don't want to. Well, she straight up beheaded one of the people at a peace conference, and now she's the biggest traitor in the world.
Wow.
But of course, she doesn't want peace. She wants to know about, you know, why Brain Burst was created, why it even exists in the first place.
And why the fuck does it straight up delete itself when you use up too much burst points? What the hell?
When you use up all your burst points, or, yeah, when all your burst points are gone, you completely lose it. But of course, you wouldn't be able to use it anymore without any burst points. You have to use burst points to accelerate. You use them in duels as well. It makes more sense when you watch the anime and read the light novels, obviously. But anyway, now we see Kuriyuki Hime looking way more beautiful than a 14-year-old girl should.
キリトたちからこの世界のことを聞くたびに引っかかっていた。アルブヘイムオンライン。それは私が生まれる。
ここ西暦2026年の。
Oh no, we're in 2026 now, actually. Never mind, it's only 20 years in the future. They're in 2047, like 21 years. Yeah.
Oh no, slightly off.
Slightly off. The big point is that it's 20 years or so in the future.
確かにこれまで私たちいろんなことを体験したから。
But yeah, that's apparently like the long and short of it.
さすがに今回は開いた口が塞がらないわ。
A lot of the enemies that we'll be facing are actually a lot of the kings from Accel World, the Six Kings of Pure Color, all those level 9 people I was talking about. Like Black Lotus, she's the Black King.
What?
The Six Kings of Pure Color.
Isn't that kind of awkward considering your character's supposed to be a girl and you're called a king? Wouldn't it make more sense for you
It
to be called
doesn't
a
matter because that's what everybody agreed to. And most of them are guys.
Yeah, of course it's all guys that decide.
Mostly. I think there are like 2? Black Lotus and somebody else. I don't know who the other one is. But it doesn't matter because there are pretty much just 5 guys and 1 girl now since she's a traitor. Anyway, that doesn't matter in this game. This doesn't matter in this game. Our job is to get back Yui.
So basically, this information was mostly pointless.
Oh, and this random girl, Metatron, I have no idea what the fuck she's about. She's about to pop up. I still don't understand this. Apparently she's an archangel known as Metatron, and she's a legendary class monster in Accel World, but that's all I know.
That's cool.
はい、わかりました。でもメタトロン、どうしてその姿に？いつもの光る石みたいな。
それはこっちが聞きたいくらいです。というか、石とは何ですか？
とりあえずラインに戻ろうぜ。
It feels like, can we just head back to town now before we just start talking?
Yeah.
You mean like we are?
Like we already stood here for like 5 minutes listening to this fuckhead explain shit.
This may be a virtual reality, but I'm starting to lose feeling in my feet. Can we just go now?
Listen, guys, we know time isn't on our side. We don't got all this time to explain shit. Let's go. Oh. Alright, but it's been about 2 hours, so god damn it. I think it's about time we'll go to Rain, we'll save, and we'll end it there.
Alright.
Yeah, this is pretty much it. It's mostly just a hack and slash game with a lot of MMO grinding shit.
Yeah, it seems to be, like you said, it's more of a story-driven.
It's more story-driven, but the gameplay and all the characters are nice. You get a lot of character interactions between people.
That's nice.
Though I'd imagine this is more for people who actually understand either or, and not just neither of them.
Yeah, if you watch Accel World, you'll still be very confused though, because this comes from a point where the anime hasn't touched it. So, you know, I don't understand a lot of stuff. Plus, there's also a database that'll tell you about a lot of the terms and what they mean, so you can understand that stuff. If you're a little rusty or not.
Yeah. If you're, say, someone who doesn't know anything about Accel World, or just happen to have watched the first part of SAO,
might not, or no, actually, because watching SAO up to even the Fairy Dance arc doesn't really help too much, because this was never shown in the anime. This area that we're in, this is a Lost Song specific area.
Yeah. Although I believe that if you have watched the original SAO,
you'll know most of the characters.
Yeah, like
some people's stories do change though.
Yeah, if you do watch, but like if you do watch SAO and you know you've watched SAO too, and you jumped into this game, I'm pretty sure that you could just kind of hand wave it and say, oh, it's like the new like update or expansion happened. Okay, whatever. And
that's exactly what it is. Smart Alheim is Lost Song takes place after an expansion to ALO.
Yes. And anyone who, and if it, like, for some characters that may have, like, a different backstory, it might make some fans scratch their head a little bit, but I think that that's something that someone can easily overlook.
Like, Xenon knows everybody because she fell into SAO and Hollow Fragment.
Yeah.
Same with Letha. She fell in as well. And actually, Xenon is still playing Gun Gale Online. That's actually a thing we'll actually get a little character interaction here in the game when we actually get Xenon. Kirito suspects that she is playing another game, he just doesn't know what it is yet. Hollow realization, he straight out says that's Gun Gale Online.
このスバルトエリアに発生している異常事態を踏まえて黒雪たち別ゲームのアバターが来たことすら柔軟にシステムに組み込んでるのかもしれないな。
And then because the Cardinal system is so fucking advanced, it just took everything from Accel World and just like, I can make this work.
Bring it on.
失うっていうのは
Burst Linker loses all of their BP, they lose all their brain burst memories and can never play it again.
バーストリンカーっていうのはブレインバーストのプレイヤー
記憶を失ってブレインバーストは親から子へとメインデータをコピーすることで
EA?
一般的に周知された
Well, no, because it was a free thing that was distributed to people. There's no money in it at all. Everybody starts off with 100 burst points, and that's that.
リアル割れすることで犯罪まで
Well, good thing it wasn't EA, because you know there'd be fucking microtransactions. Oh,
I'm pretty sure EA doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, you're right. They became AO. What does AO mean? I don't fucking know. It makes us money.
既得し続ける必要があるのだ。
未来の仮想世界は今と全然事情が違うんですね。
でも記憶を消失させるのは可能なの？
それは事実だって。
確かに実例としては少ないが、我々ブレインバーストで戦っていたし、バーストポイント全損によって。
ちなみにクローとロータスは
はい、昔データベースで耳にしたことがあります。
そうか。SF 映画とか今のところは地続きの時間流。
何はともあれ、せっかくこの世界の仕様。
なあ、そうし。
And now that, like, you know, Brave Bird sports are so easy to come by, they're just like, hey, we're gonna take full advantage of this gear. It's just like, yeah, sure, why not? It's like, I don't really care. It's like, once you guys go, this Brave Bird stuff's gonna be gone, so it's not like it'll matter to us. Because how many burst points do I have right now? Oh, hey, Argo.
Argo, やっぱり残ってたか。
Oh, we can also get Argo as a playable character later. You know, the merchant, the info broker that Kirito knows. We see her once in that red-nosed reindeer episode. Then never see her again.
This must have happened somewhere else, because I could know.
She's an info broker, so.
一段落ついたら合流させてもらうよ。
ありがとう、アルゴ。
もちろんだ。
She and Kirito are good friends. Asuda's okay with it though, don't worry. We're not gonna have any tsundere girlfriend shit going on.
Thank God.
Alright, I have 3,000 burst points. Oh, that's actually cool because later a burst point shop will open where I can actually level up characters using burst points. So it helps because later in the game, you have like 20 characters you gotta go through and level up. No thank you. They do add a shop where you can spend brain burst points to level people up. You still gotta buy separate gear for everybody though. Because you know, you gotta upgrade their gear.
Yeah, that one doesn't really matter. It's more the level grinding.
Because you can only have 3 people, and let's look at our member storage. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 characters already! And that's not even half.
Yeah, no. Hell, Hyrule Warriors syndrome.
Except this game gets even more characters.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thankfully, you don't have to grind for all, you know, for all the characters. You can literally use rupees if you have them to level up.
Exactly.
Thank God.
Thank God. But yeah, that's gonna be all for that stream today, because Jesus Christ, that was just 2 hours of me running around hitting stuff while they talk about their favorite data rematches in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Welcome to SAO versus, to Accel World versus SAO, including Kingdom Hearts series.
Yeah.
The co-host, Kingdom Hearts Tangent.
Yeah, featuring a Kingdom Hearts tangent. Anyway, thank you all for watching. And if you're watching on YouTube, follow me on Twitter to know when I stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, say goodbye, everybody.
See ya.
Goodbye, everybody.
Fuck you.